That was with my father's knife from Vietnam. He gave that to us gun. I wasn't sure that I could do this. But you did.
And welcome back to Andres Today, where today we're jumping into Dexter Season 3, Episode 3. So I'm really excited to jump into this episode. This episode seems to be called The Lions Sleep Tonight. Isn't that from Lion King? The last episode when we had Dex get caught by, I believe his name is Miguel, he killed Freebo. So I'm really looking forward to in this episode to see what's going to happen, because now Miguel knows the truth that, well, not really, because, you know, Dex is doing what he does and he's being a liar, and so he lied and said it was self-defense. But I'm just trying to see how deep we're gonna go with this. And Miguel did try to kill him, so is Miguel like tiptoeing in the dark side? And when I said Miguel was trying to kill somebody, he was trying to kill Freebo. So is he tiptoeing into the dark side of being a killer? So it seems to me that this season so far it's looking like Dex is going to be a father, and Miguel and his little entourage, they might be a thorn in Dex's side. So far we haven't really, you know, set the tone for the season, but I've been enjoying it. It's actually been really funny. To tell you the truth, I think that ever since Lila came in the scene, there's a lot of like humor in the show, and I love that. So, I mean, because it's kind of dark. I mean, he's killing people, so we do need a little humor in it. Make me laugh. So I'm ready to jump into this episode, guys. I'm ready to find out what it's going to give. So I'm gonna shut up. Without further ado, let's jump into Dexter and find out exactly what Dex has got to give.
The grocery store, the modern-day equivalent of the Serengeti, where the mighty lion goes to hunt.
We'll be needing a lot of those pretty soon.
The lioness, of course, has her own agenda.
The rare and elusive white cheddar, very good choice.
My highly tuned senses detect another predator sniffing around one of my cubs.
Oops.
You wanted to know what the Cheerios are.
Aisle 3, other side of the store.
Oh.
Thanks.
No! Cut him! Ooh, if he kills him, I'll be so happy. Yeah, Dex, get that information. I'm over here reading the license plate.
Forensics Quarterly, with an article written by yours truly.
So Jane Doe?
It is still Jane Doe.
And Freebo?
Same thing, nothing.
Not exactly the chatty type, are you?
No.
Not at all.
Someone out there seen Freebo and we haven't found him yet. Let's go.
Miguel Prado.
I want to thank you for making Dexter Morgan available to me.
And the man who killed us guys.
Yeah, I know you are. That's why I feel like I'm in such a difficult situation.
What?
He's trying to end the investigation.
He is.
This is not the time to give up or even slow down. We will find Fred Bowman. We'll bring him to justice.
Interesting.
Viernes Cultural.
I don't know if Frida will be up for it.
Still already talked to her. She'd love to go.
Oh!
And Viernes Cultural it is.
He is really trying.
I still got a witness in lockup that says Hines is innocent. Then when he's finally going to get around to questioning my witness.
Whom he had already.
Not as of this morning.
Oh gosh.
Some of his skin was sliced off. It looks like Freebo struck again.
All right.
I killed him.
You come with me.
It's Miguel killing? This is the song right here.
He's the one that connected our Jane Doe to Freebo.
What?
Guessing we're looking at something like an 8-inch blade, razor sharp, single-edged.
Yeah, what the hell's that about?
Do we think he's eating it?
Cannibal?
Well, they all sound like good theories to me.
Way to commit.
Why don't you take the tree trimmers? I'm gonna start over here.
Oh gosh, I wonder why.
Okay.
Did you come down here?
I can't believe a tree trimmer is like trimming a tree next to a dead body.
And you called this in?
Yes, I did.
You found the body?
No, Mario did.
Mario?
Mario, did you notice anyone else?
Keep my eyes on my work.
Oh.
It means he's stepping out from wherever he's been hiding.
It's not Freebo.
I'd like to help you, but I really have too much to deal with right now.
What do you have to deal with?
Tell her.
Rita's pregnant.
A motherfucking roly-poly, chubby cheek shit machine? Are you kidding me? I'm so happy for you guys.
Baby on board. I've got to get on board.
Look at her.
I always get my morning sickness late in the day.
She is just reminiscent.
I was looking forward to seeing Syl, and I know how much you love hanging out with Miguel. He asked me a million questions about my medical history for you to fill out too, but I told him you were adopted.
Oops.
Are there any details that you do know?
Oh.
My brother was killed by, well, me. That kind of stuff.
You'll make a good father. You know, if you want to.
Girl, she is so annoying. Hi, Syl.
Here, they'll help settle your stomach. Men, they're such babies. They need to be carried kicking and screaming into fatherhood.
I don't know if you officially got to meet my other brother, Ramon. Beautiful wife, Sara.
Hi, Sara.
You're the guy that Miguel is always talking about?
Yes.
If good means being part of the team that's never gonna catch our brother's murderer.
His brother is a little annoying.
Hey, Bear, must be nice to be you.
Well, the people appreciate knowing that I'm on their side.
Oh, are you?
I don't know what's more complicated, having a father or being one. It's good to know you're not taking it lightly.
No, he sounds like anything lightly.
She come back from the dead or the police mistaken?
Oh, Lord.
Miguel, he's dead.
They just seem a little... Come on, chiquito.
Oh, wow.
Unsettled with the whole thing.
Well, he just killed somebody.
You did the right thing, my friend.
Okay, Miguel.
An evening of socializing, and now, finally,
Back to the apartment.
Ethan Martin, Cheerios man.
He's in the sex
Nathan
offender
Martin, sexual
registry.
predator.
Creepy crawler. Who is knocking at the door? If it is Miguel, I'm gonna be so over it.
You know, I went back to my office to finish up with some paperwork, and it kept on nagging at me.
What?
Well, at least she had a drink with me.
What?
Once he got married and had a couple of kids, he realized. So we came over on one of these old fishing boats.
Uh-huh.
My mother, she had to grab Ramon, my father grabbed me, and they swam to the shore.
What about the other brother?
Spent the rest of his life telling everybody what a great man he could have been if it wasn't for Castro. I would look at him, tell myself, I'm not gonna be like him.
Now he's drunk.
You know what the funny thing is? In his eyes, I was a failure.
His friendship is a failure.
Father was disgusted by me.
No offense to the dead, but your father was an idiot.
You grow up and be exactly the man your father molded you to be and still...
Not be good enough!
Oh!
It's even harder on Oscar. Well, by the time he was born, my father was hardly even around.
Sorry.
That I killed him.
All I have to do is get Freebo's body, we dump it, then I can call Ramon.
He already handled that.
Miguel, the body is gone.
I'll get it, just tell me where it is. But look, Dexter, we're not in this alone, huh? It's you and me, together.
He left his alcohol.
All right, look, it's one thing for you to come to the club, but don't be tracking me down all over the place.
Where you going? Go ahead.
Tell me about Javier.
Okay, in case you haven't heard, he's dead.
Right.
But you were one of the last ones to talk to him. Looks like having a conversation with you can be dangerous to one's health.
Oops.
But I'm thinking I shouldn't give you any more names or they might end up dead too.
Well, you better give me something, Anton.
Why don't you just let me out of here?
Not till I get some answer. Fucking flush it.
I can't flush this, mama.
That'll rush you.
Don't worry, there's more than enough.
Oh.
I told you not to fucking do it.
Go ahead, Deb.
To pay $800 to have myself virtually dissected.
This one belonged to a serial killer executed last month. This guy sure doesn't process a lot of emotions, huh? That's where feelings of aggression and violence come from. It's exactly the same as your brain, Dex.
Dig the graves the day before, they place a tarp over each one. Find an open grave to place his body in.
And then the next day they lower a 500-pound casket on top of him, cover it all up with dirt.
I've never done this before. I don't know what kind of evidence I left on the body.
Well, we still have someone out there skinning and killing people.
Right.
The real killer, whoever that may be, is out there walking free.
True.
Steer the police in the right direction. I don't have a fucking clue.
What do you think about cowboys? No, I meant for the baby's room.
My God.
Oh, cowboys are fine.
Girl, do you talk about anything else about like the weather? You guys had a nice beach. You have a nice outfit on.
Are you ready to go to that yoga class?
Oh gosh. What?
Nathan Martin.
Kill him, Dex.
Hey, it's the Cheerios man. Who?
There's no one to be concerned about.
Because in a land of predators, a lion never fears the jackal.
That guy's gonna die a horrible death. Good.
Without a doubt, the worst moment of my life.
Just let yourself dance.
This is
See the dust dancing against the sun. Full as the golden flakes of dust, Dexter.
I could probably kill her before anyone realized what happened.
And I want you to send all of your positive intentions to your unborn baby.
Oh my gosh. This is a lot.
I'm hoping that the families of his victims can finally find some peace. Thank you.
Oh, he still did that? Oops.
I reviewed his statement. It just didn't add up.
Oh.
Merited a conversation with him.
Play the system, doing whatever they can to stay out of jail.
Make a few fundraising phone calls for his upcoming run for DA.
Uh-oh.
He just sent an innocent man to prison for 20 years. It's despicable.
Okay, girl, go ahead.
Why do you keep calling him your CI? Is there something you're not telling us?
Right.
Very curious about me, aren't you? Can you ask Officer Morgan why my CI's in lockup?
Oh.
He produced a joint. I warned him not to light it or I'd have to bust him.
Oh.
He practically arrested himself.
That makes sense to me. You got a problem with that?
No.
Good.
Thank you.
Cut him loose.
Look at this guy. Is this really what they do?
You asked my girlfriend's daughter to help you find the Cheerios. What can I do for you? Shut the fuck up, Nathan. I saw you at the beach yesterday with your camera. I know who you are.
Uh-huh.
Once I made a horrible mistake and I paid the price for it. You haven't changed. It's impossible. We are what we are.
That was a warning, Nate.
Nathan Martin. Is your past the prologue to your future?
Let's find out.
Compulsion he's unable to control. Then again, Nathan has never killed anyone.
Facts.
The problems to deal with besides Nathan.
Teegan.
Miguel Prado.
Oh my God.
If I take care of one, I take care of the other.
Goodness.
One of the things that makes my sister a good cop is that she's like a dog with a bone.
I don't want to push it on you or anything, but if you have a girl, Debra's a really good name.
It's just, I'm not sure I'm gonna be there to raise the baby.
Oh.
Ow!
Of course you are, you moron.
I just think I'm gonna be a lousy father. I don't want to screw the kid up. Would you please stop doing that?
And much more important, big dumb brother of mine, this isn't about you.
Facts.
So it doesn't matter how scared you are, how reluctant or unprepared you might feel.
Right.
Holy shit, that's my Jane Doe.
It's about time.
And if you don't trust yourself, trust me. I'm the smart one in the family.
Oh, girl.
Jane Doe was Teegan Campbell. It was a quick step to find her apartment, and guess who's been hiding out there?
Freebo.
Oh.
Called Abby Wilson 4 hours before the estimated time of Teegan's murder.
Who's Abby Wilson?
There are several calls from this phone to Teegan's cell after she was killed.
Oh.
Now I have to call him and tell him that he's probably right? Freebo's probably long gone?
Oops.
Stuck a piece of chewing gum on it?
I'm sorry.
We need to get out there and see what we can shake loose. We're looking at 2 cases now.
Right.
And you need to mend fences with that CI. He's part of that well. We need all the help we can get on this.
Oh.
Lucky break, huh? Seeing that flyer?
You make your own luck. Hi, it's Dexter. Good news.
I was going to call you. We need to meet.
Miguel, you are a lot to handle. Between you and Rita, I don't know.
Getting the police off of the Freebo trail. I get the word that the police have done exactly that.
Okay.
You're a little uneasy with compliments, aren't you? I also noticed that you always have your guard up around me.
Oh.
Actually a very valuable trait to have, especially considering our circumstances.
Okay.
I got a gift for you.
What?
This is the shirt I was wearing when Freebo met his end.
Okay. Oh, the blood on his shirt.
This shirt implicates me in his death. Accessory after the fact. And I want you to trust me. Potencial. You got a lot of potential in you.
Okay.
Sometimes I think that you're the only one who doesn't know that. So I'm gonna be seeing you again soon.
Oh my God, what an annoying character.
Hey.
Hey, listen, if you come to arrest me, I'm clean. Came on a little strong, didn't you?
Yeah, well, you kind of pushed me into it, didn't you?
Oh.
All right, so I feel not good too.
Aw.
I've even been working on a song for you. Kind of an apology.
He's gonna embarrass you.
Hey, you.
Hey, Dexter. I was wondering if you were coming by later tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Do you think you'd get a chance to pick up some milk for the kids?
Okay, Rita, it's so late.
The luck of my life.
This for me. You're the puta mala flaca? Mean bitch.
Drawn to the house of a man who doesn't meet the code.
She is so funny. Oh my God.
A code that says you've stepped uninvited. And that's a place where I decide who gets to live.
Oh.
I am not like you.
Oh. Look at that.
Nobody hurts my children.
Oh. He is not gonna take this man's milk. Oh my God. He took the man's milk.
Milk.
You're still drying the dishes?
Took care of some stuff I needed to do.
That always feels nice.
Okay.
Just sending out my positive intentions to our baby.
Oh Lord.
So there it is. I'm going to be a father and raise my child.
Good job.
After all, the jungle out there.
Well, so we got through season 3, episode 3. So let's talk, shall we? Okay, guys. So I'm very curious for those that are watching this reaction. Shout out to y'all. Now, do you guys, I know that, I don't know if you guys said it was season 3 or season 4 that you guys started not really liking the show. Some of you. Was this season, let's talk about this season, or we'll talk about the episodes that we already gotten through. Was it a turn off for you because of the constant Rita being pregnant and that storyline with Miguel being pushed and Dexter doesn't seem like the previous Dexter from the past 2 seasons? Because what I can see from this season so far is that we're like constantly getting Miguel, Rita, baby, and it's very repetitive. So Miguel keeps talking about this Freebo, and Rita keeps talking about the baby, and it's like the show is shoving those 2 storylines down your throat, and you're like telling the story or the show that you're not hungry, and they're like, still eat it, eat more. So I want to know, is that one of the reasons that people started to be like, I don't, it's fallen off? Because whoever wrote this, it seems that they are really forcing the fact Miguel and Dexter being like potential friends, and Rita, she's pregnant, and they want you to understand that Rita's pregnant. And we understand it, Dexter writers. We completely understand it. We hear you loud and clear. We got the storyline, but there is that. So it doesn't really bother me so much. It got to the middle of this episode where I was like, oh my God, like, I got it. Rita, you're pregnant. Miguel, I got it. Like, you love Oscar. Like, let's talk about something else. I understand that's the storyline. I understand. But I feel like it's just very heavy. Like, I just feel it. Now, that's my negative input on this episode, although I did enjoy this episode. I actually enjoyed the season so far. But I'm just trying to think of the other people that are, like, not feeling this season. So I have to say my favorite character is Deb. You know, she is so funny. And just the actress, the way she delivers the lines, everything like that. The ending of this show where she's dancing and she looked at that lady and said, oh, he wrote this for me. And if you don't speak Spanish or you don't understand it, you probably wouldn't know you obviously wouldn't know what he was saying. But those who speak Spanish, child, it was the funniest thing. And then even after she found out, she was still dancing. Just the character is an overall amazing. Like, I really, really like the character. If Deb wasn't in this show, I'm going to tell you, I might not like it. And for this season, I feel like I would have been bored. Not that I wouldn't like, I'd be bored. I'd be like, okay, next. But she really brings in the comedy relief, and she is amazing. We also have that person with they need to like let us know what's going on. I know that they're holding out to let us know what's going on with her coworker, that guy who I can't remember his name. It's like, I'm like, oh, is he gonna be in more than one season, or is there like a bigger plot? Obviously there's a bigger plot. There's a reason why we're like harvesting on this man. But I want to end the CI. It just seems so far this season, it's just like very repetitive. Because he mentions that that's his CI in every single episode multiple times. So, what is going on with that situation? So, you know, I'm a little confused, but I know I'll figure it out. Deb is still my favorite character. Dex he once again is saying that he's gonna be a father. At least I think that's what he said last episode, but we seal the deal. All I'm looking forward to in the next episode is like, we don't have to keep reliving that situation that he's going to be a dad. Like, we got it. Let's just move forward and let's talk about something else. Like, you mention it here and there, it's a main storyline, but let's like talk about something else. And Lord, if we get more Miguel going on and on and on about his brother Oscar and Freebo, I literally might jump out of the window. But Deb will be there to catch me. Overall, I really did enjoy this episode. It had a few little issues for me, but overall, I would have watched it again because I really did enjoy it, and I hope that you enjoyed this reaction. With that being said, guys, if you see this reaction, you realize you are not subscribed. Hit the subscribe button, hit the here, so please like and share this content because it does wonders for the channel. And I'll see you all next time on Andres El Rey.